love you.
Aw, that was sweet.
I'm not done yet.
Uh-oh.
This is the good part right here. You are TC fam.
This is good.
You're everything we need and more. You are TC fam. You're all we need and more. Go and tell the world. We're gonna unpack it tonight.
We are.
How about TC Day?
Y'all, Wilson gave me this microphone last Christmas.
Friday, y'all.
I think, right? Around Christmas time. She put all my little songs in here. But I don't know what's next, so I'm going to just sing.
Just sing, baby.
Hey girl, happy Friday. We know we're late, kinda, but not really tonight. Okay, now I can just talk.
Yeah.
Hey girl, Inaya's here. Happy Friday, Chastity and Kanaya, Brianna and Bambi's Eyes and Megan and Maya.
And split check.
Happy Friday, you all. Hello, hello.
We
Hey,
had dinner.
girl, ain't never gonna be.
Hey, Beth Dexter. How are you?
What are y'all doing?
Tiffany Edwards.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Batgirl 73.
Hi, Ellen. It's late for you. Or early. Which one should I say?
Aw. Hey, Corny Aspen. That Tequila Slim JD.
Thank you. Hi, Lexi Ray.
Hey, Z.
Paloma's in the
Thank you.
house. They love your hair, baby.
Thank you.
I love when she wears it curly.
Thank you.
Hi, Teach 1295.
We're doing great, Juju. How are you? Did you have a good week?
Hi,
Hey,
UW.
Sandlin.
Hey, Miss J Girl.
Twan Dog. How are you, love?
Thank you.
Hey, Colleen.
Hope y'all have had
Aw.
a good week. Double tap the screen, let everyone know that you're here. Share the live with our other folks.
Cherish.
We've been reading that TikTok's not notifying people that we are live.
That's what they said.
So share with your friends that we are live. A little later than we thought, but we're here.
They love your blue shirt, baby.
Thank you. Amanda, you didn't get notified either. Yeah, we've
Nope.
been hearing about that. So
Des
you got
did.
one today, Des.
That's
good. You guys, we're so excited to spend some time with y'all tonight. What's on our agenda, baby?
Baby, we have so much tonight. Yeah. Thank you, Lala.
What's on the agenda tonight?
Well, I'm just looking around. We have, thank you, Cheryl's, what did it say? Is that Cheryl's money pusher,
I didn't
arms
see it, baby.
dealer, Cheryl's, I bet it was Cheryl's
Is it
favorite
really?
initials.
Did she change her name already? Thanks, Derek.
MF. That's what she said she was changing it to.
She said yes. Look,
Cheryl's favorite
initials.
initials.
Thank you, Shar, for the money gun.
Shara, thank you.
We're in a different part of the house today. We normally be on
Yeah.
the sofa or one of the sofas, and we decided today that we were going to just switch it up. Do a little something.
Bree said, tap,
1
tap.
million. Y'all, if Bree said
Let's
1 million
do
tonight,
it. We're here for it.
that means y'all need to get 1 million tonight. That's just what that is.
Bree
Because
spoke. And we probably need to have a little sub gate. How many subs do we have now? I think last time we were down.
598.
You know how long it's been since we've had 598?
We've been at
Forever.
1,000 now for last month too. I think we ended the month
No.
under. Yeah, we ended the month under 1,000,
But it was like almost 1,000.
like 800 or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have fallen. Tracy's counted sheep. That's hilarious. Baby, I was counting sheep.
We need to
last
get our
night.
subs up. You know, they kick us out of the sub
We've been
club.
kicked out, babe. Got kicked out.
Well, we can get back in.
Hello.
Sam.
Thank you, GW and Nicole. Thank you for the gifts. So, you guys, let's talk about what we're going to do tonight. You going to tell them?
Yes. We have deer. Well, I want to call it Dear Aunties, but what did you call it?
Ask the aunties.
Ask the Aunties. It's like Dear Abby, and you guys sent emails to us with questions for advice. And before we always said we're not going to give advice. But we decided, well, we share our experiences, but we decided we're going to give a little bit of advice. So
that's right. So we received like 15 letters already.
Yeah.
And we just asked yesterday. So we're going to read a few of those tonight. We're going to read them. We're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss. We're going to keep it confidential so you won't know who wrote it. And then we're excited to just kind of share our perspective and just kind of like, you all be able to chime in too and share your thoughts. What else, baby?
We have some gifts.
We do have some gifts.
We have some Katie affirmations because you guys loved them so much when we did it last time. And we also have a dream to share.
My baby had a dream while I was gone. I've been in Houston. I just got back. I said last night, but it was really Wednesday night. And yesterday I just worked, right? We had our huddle last night. Yeah, so I got home from Houston Wednesday night. We had our huddle last night. And my baby just told me about the dream last night because we've not been able to chat when I'm traveling. We don't get to talk as much. And so she told me last night before we went to sleep, and I was like, whoa. And she's like, should I tell the TC fam? And I was like, absolutely. So it's long, but you're gonna wanna stick around for C's story time. Story time with C segment tonight.
Is Shannon on tonight?
I don't know if Pastor Shan is here, but if
Shan.
Pastor Shan is not here, she was in the dream.
She needs to get here because she was in the dream.
She was in the dream. But before we do that, you guys, let's do this. Let's talk about what you're grateful for. So drop in the comment something that you're grateful for in the last 24 hours. Something you're grateful for in the last 24 hours.
Charlotte, thank you for sending a subscription.
Thank you, Charlotte, for sending a sub.
Thank you.
What are you grateful for in the last 24 hours? What about you, baby? Do you want to say?
I'm grateful about several things. You were gone for a long time. I'm grateful that you're back home safe. I'm grateful that the second huddle is behind us. We're kind of marking big things off our list, and it feels really good. I'm grateful for the visitor we've had and the time we've been able to spend sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really sweet. I love that. I'm grateful for all those things too. I'm really grateful for being home, of course, but last night my baby was a little sleepy. There she is. Pastor Shan, stick around.
Pastor Shan, we got something for you. Well, who just said 10?
I think that was
Amanda.
Kiki.
Well, somebody said Amanda. Okay.
Amazing Kiki.
Kiki, was that you,
She
love?
sent 10.
Kiki.
Thank you, Kiki. We love you.
Thank you, love.
If you just got a subscription, please thank Kiki. Amazing Kiki just sent 10 for the TC fam to enjoy. Tonight we're going to give away bingo to our subscribers.
Yep.
And bingo is Sunday. We've already sent out 50 invitations. We have room for 50 more. So if you're a sub tonight, we're going to be handing out bingo as well.
Do you think maybe we should do a second bingo for tonight? That is anyone who gifts a sub and anyone who receives a sub.
Baby, it's whatever you want to do.
How fun would that be?
Whatever you want to do, girl. You can do both. Hey, girl, ain't
So
never
tell.
gonna be nobody who plays bingo better than me and my wife. My wife didn't rhyme, but me did.
Tell them that's what we're going to do, baby.
Have a whole different bingo?
If you gift a sub tonight, we want you to go in to our, what's it called?
Link in our bio.
The link in our bio. And we want you to say that you gifted subs tonight. And that will include you in the second bingo. And if you received a sub, if you're a new sub, you get to join as well.
If you received a sub today or you subscribed today for the first time.
Subscribe, gift, or receive.
You know you owe when you play bingo, baby. The young ones in the bingo hall with us.
Oh, they love it.
They're 17, 18, 19, 20 up in the bingo hall.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, we play bingo. It's different. First of all, it's virtual. It's free to play bingo. And then if you win, you get a TNC favorite thing. But it's fun.
Yeah, it's a little
It's youthful.
chaotic,
It's a little chaotic.
but that's what we
Everybody who comes for the first time, we're like,
It's
just
a
so you
whole
know,
vibe.
it's gonna be a little chaotic. But it's fun.
Another one. I'll be right back because I need my gun to have the
Ain't never
same
gonna
energy
be
I have.
nobody, 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 nobody like you. Flip it.
What?
Your hair. I swing my hair back and forth. I swing. Hold on. Baby, do that. Wait. Oh, memento, you guys. Hold on. I'm making her do that again. Hold on. Flip the camera. See what y'all made us do? Look what you made us do. Look what you made us do. Baby, come on here and do that again.
Do what?
Come on, girl. Do that again, girl.
Do what?
What you just did. Turn around and show them your little pants.
I've seen these pants.
I know, I like them.
Excellent pants.
Okay, do what you just did when I had the camera flip. Do it. Ah! Na 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 na.
That's what I did.
Hurry back, girl. I wanted to show you my wife because she's showing out back there. And you know, she's always trying to turn the camera around when I'm trying to dance and stuff. And so she turned around and I said, hey, girl, that is my wife. She's swinging, she's swinging, she's swinging that hair tonight. Baby, I saw my first edit from last weekend today. Laurita. Y'all, I saw the first edit from the 7-hour live last night. That's how busy I've been this week. And that, baby, I don't know if you've seen that one. Haley sent it to me. I laughed so hard. There's so many.
We haven't seen them.
Miss Harden said, whoever brought me that subscription, oh my God, thanks. You have no idea the month I've had. That's why I love the TC fam. We just look out for each other. I'm so glad you got a subscription. So you have to go to the link in our bio under the subscriber giveaway and sign up so we can invite you to bingo. Okay? Anyone who's a new subscriber tonight, or you get this
You
subscription,
gifted, you subscribed,
or you received a
you
subscription,
received.
then go to
Amazing Kiki
link.
sent 6 more. Thank you.
Girl, that's amazing, Kiki. We met her 2 weeks ago.
That was so fun.
It was fun.
Okay, I found one that works.
All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm ready.
Hey, you guys, there's Laurita. Yeah, I just saw it today because Haley sent it to me. I hadn't seen any, but this weekend, I'm going to catch up on the edits because I know y'all tore me up. Baby, I was sitting there looking. I was like, I don't remember saying that. I was sleepy. But then I was awake.
What are you talking about?
The edit, when I was cooking.
Oh, babe, you were on
They were
autopilot.
saying-
Some
It
kind
took
of
me 30
autopilot.
minutes to make a
That's
sandwich.
Dexter.
It took me 30
Thank
minutes to
you.
make 4 sandwiches.
Babe, it was a whole show. It wasn't even about sandwiches, though it was. It was just, it was,
They were making fun of me because my crisscross sandwich. I mean, it was just, baby, I was like, oh my God. Baby, we give them
she
the
said
content.
if they don't like an X with their mayonnaise, it don't matter. They just gonna get it
I
anyway.
didn't say that.
Yes, I saw it today.
You saw the edit I'm talking about? Yes, you did. She did.
I saw something that was posted on our story,
I posted
but it cut off.
Yeah, that's because it was
Yeah,
long.
so I'm
yeah.
not sure if that's the one you're
It
talking
is.
about, but
You're challenging me, Katie.
T was on autopilot.
Oh, I did say that because she wanted a crisscross sandwich. Hey, girl. All right, you guys. So we did gratitude. Do you want to do gifts?
Oh,
or
look
do you
at the
want to
necklace,
get into your
baby.
dreams,
Thank you,
girl? Maybe
Anita.
I want to go into your dreams.
They want the dream first.
It sounds like it. I don't know. Can we do announcements first?
Yes,
Some
let's do
announcements?
announcements first,
And
and
then
then,
we
we
can
can
do-
do whatever. The dream, we can do whatever. Some questions.
Y'all.
Mhm.
So you know our announcements. The first announcement is, hi Tay. Our first announcement is we are hosting a TC Fam Christmas party December 21st in Dallas. This Christmas party is our give back to you. Christmas party. It's our holiday cheer, as we're calling it. So, because some folks don't celebrate Christmas, so it's our holiday cheer, but it is around Christmas time, and it's going to be our way of giving back to you. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have a nice dinner, drinks. You're not paying for anything. The only thing we ask you to do is to adopt a TC Fam Angel and buy items from their Christmas wish list. Okay, so 2 things. One, if you're interested in the holiday cheer, the link is in our bio for you to sign up. Now, if you sign up, we're going to choose 100 TC Fam members to attend.
That's the max
December.
we can have.
The max. We're going to make those choices by the end of October, right?
Yeah.
And if we choose you, make sure that you have to agree to adopt a child for Christmas. So you guys, if you know someone or you're in the chat and you need a little help with your children's holiday gifts, you also can sign up to be, you can sign your child up to be a TC Fam Angel. That link is also in the bio. Okay?
Yeah, because we need angels.
Yeah, right now we only have 10 angels and we need 100
We need
angels.
100 angels.
So we need you all to tell your friends to sign up so
Otherwise,
we can make
several
sure.
people will be supporting the same angel,
That's right.
which is sweet too.
Well, we'll do some local
Yeah.
ones or something
That's
for the
true,
shelter.
because
the
there are a
local
lot
shelter.
of, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We'll figure something out
Yeah.
to make sure that we're able to all give during the holidays.
Yeah, but everything is in the link in the bio.
Yeah, that's right.
How to, someone just said, how do I get an angel?
So if you do us a favor, people who want to basically like care for an angel or adopt an angel and they don't want to attend the party, you can just email us and let us know. And then once we get the links, we'll be able to share with you some folks who are available. But if you want to attend the Christmas party, then adopting an angel is part of that. Okay?
Yeah.
You may hear us say Christmas party also, holiday party, Christmas party. You may hear it interchangeably. We're saying holiday cheer, but we're still going to say Chris.
Reina
Hey,
Rea.
cheese Chris across.
That's Ocean.
No, it's Kalani. Ocean is
It
counted
is?
sheep. Cheese counted sheep.
Oh, you're right.
Kalani, that's funny though.
Hey, Maggie.
Sure, you a baddie.
what
She
Maggie
knows she
said.
a 10. Hey, Tay, 2K, thank you for the gifts. Those are 2 announcements, baby. What else, girl?
Well, you've already told them about the last huddle.
I have, yes, but I don't have the new link in the bio.
Okay.
I need to do that while we're live so they can register. Let me actually do that right now. And so that way they can register during the live.
Yeah,
What
we
do
have
you think?
one more huddle. How many of you guys were on the huddle on last night? Gee, that blue is gorgeous on you.
Thank you, thank you.
Bet Davis was there, Shannon was there,
Hey.
Larita, Tyus, IJ, Twan Dog. Okay, I love it. Thank you guys for being there and for supporting us. It means a lot. Yes, baby, look how many. Corny Aspen,
All those folks were there, baby?
Amanda, yes, DW. Did we get a count on how many people were there?
On
On the line,
I
we
think
had
we'll be
like
able to
about
see.
500,
Yeah,
but I don't
in and out,
remember
but
how many we had.
More than that coming in and out. Normally we have
Yeah.
50,000 that come in and out.
They said it was so good. Thank you.
So glad you were there.
Thank you, Vixen. Jan was there.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, thank you, Shay.
Oh, I know where it is. It's a
Hey,
different.
Melly. That tequila was there. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you, Kay.
Okay, here it is. I'm going to update the link in our bio, you guys, so that you can go in and register. This is our last huddle, you guys. And it's our last huddle, and we already have a few guests lined up, including poet B. Randall, who was the poet who spoke at our Hope for Harris dinner.
Yes.
And she's going to be sharing an original poem that she wrote for the Hope
Yes.
for Harris campaign, which is awesome.
And it's called Hope.
And it is called Hope. That's right.
Yeah, it's really touching. It's amazing. It's very powerful, actually.
You're going to love it. You're going to love
Yeah.
it. All right, you guys. So the new link is in the bio. So be sure to register. It is next Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it is our last one. So be there or be square. How about that?
Lucky, we are absolutely doing that for real.
What's that?
Living ourselves authentically. Yeah. Is it on there?
Yeah, it's already on there. I'm just adding the title.
Hop on. Thank you,
All right.
Ari.
So every time you all register,
Raven.
we get an email. So we're going to know. And don't just register, you guys. Come.
Are we going to put the huddle on YouTube?
Yes, I'm going to edit this weekend. And
Are we going to put it on the website or
Both.
YouTube?
Both.
So someone asked that today in a
Yeah, we're
message,
gonna do
so we'll
both.
put it on both.
October 17th. All right. So that's all settled.
Thank you for pinning that, Mel.
October 17th. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Thank you for that. And the last thing is, you guys, we are still continuing to raise money for the Harris Fund. That link is also in our bio. Anyone who donates, it doesn't matter if it's $1, $2, $5, $10, $100, you also get to come to our virtual bingo as our way of saying thank you. When you make a donation, it goes directly to the campaign. Straight, we don't see any of that. It goes directly to the campaign. So that link is in our bio, so please make sure that you check it out. We're gonna get through all of our announcements. We're gonna make sure everyone's double tapping. We're gonna see people loving on each other in the comments, and then we're gonna share the dream.
You can help me because you know it now.
No, but it's a lot of words.
This is too much.
No, baby, you have to explain the whole thing, like how, when you go, like, all of it. Babe, they got to hear the whole story.
Guys,
Bees, leave me alone.
she was laughing so hard because well, let me just kind of, tell them that part. I thought I had it also copied.
Oh, the extra,
Yeah,
comments.
those little parts.
It's
But
time for story time with C.
it was funny because I was, you were out of town.
Hmm?
Yeah, T was out of town, and I woke up. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but I woke up and I was kind of in the middle of a dream, and I was aware that I was dreaming, and it was an amazing dream. And those kinds of dreams that you don't want to wake up from, so you're like, oh no, just let me stay here. And so I thought, I really need to write this down, but I don't want to wake up to write it. So I thought, what can I do? And I'm whispering to myself, what can I do? And so and I'm looking for my phone. So I get my phone and I come over and I'm trying to keep my eyes closed so that, the light doesn't wake me up. And I went over to this like a recording app and I said, I need to record this. But I was whispering to myself because I was afraid my voice would wake me up. This girl starts talking to me. Good morning, what would you like to record? I said, shh.
She told the app to be quiet.
I said, shh. I just want to talk softly and I want you to record it word for word what I'm saying. Okay, I can do that. And then I started with, last night I had a dream. And she said, oh, that sounds amazing. What kind of dream? And I said, I told you not to interrupt me.
You said, I said, be quiet.
I said.
Portia
quiet.
came out at 5 in the morning, her sleep.
And it's all written in the transcript because it was transcribing the whole thing. It was so funny. She finally got quiet.
Y'all,
And-
she really did. I saw it where it was transcribing it and it said, I said, don't interrupt me.
And I said it twice. I said, don't interrupt me. Oh. So I was talking really, really, really low into my phone. And I had my eyes closed and I was just kind of talking.
But you gotta
And it was like,
for here because
I know, it was like stream of consciousness is what it felt like. Yeah. So this is word for word the dream. Now, when we get through the dream, I'm going to do the dream analysis because there was so much. I need that.
just speak louder because when it's time to edit, they won't be able to hear
There
me.
was so much.
No, you can just speak louder.
Okay. there was so much imagery, there was so much symbolism, the relationships and what happened in the dream. It just was all just thick with meaning, wasn't it, baby? Yeah. Okay, so here we go. And I apologize.
Y'all ready?
I apologize ahead of time. It's a little long, but it's.
No court voice.
Yeah. So, last night I had the most amazing dream. A dream unlike any I'd ever had before. I learned that my grandfather had been preparing a house. My grandmother was no longer alive, and my grandfather, though sick, was in amazing physical shape. At one point, he was throwing up in the bathroom, a bathroom located in his house on Ledbetter Boulevard. Over the years, I had purchased furniture from Allen Knight, which is a big showroom here in Dallas, that he had stored there, but he hadn't done anything else with it. He was living simply in a beautifully laid out floor plan with tons of meticulously designed closets. There was plenty of room for architectural drawings for my work, and the bathrooms had dozens of shower heads that he couldn't figure out what to do with. The house was located on a majestic body of water. My grandfather called it the lake, though it had the character. Can you open this up? Just hold it there for me because I'm going to need it. My grandfather called it the lake, though it had the characteristics of the sea. At one part of the property, there was a natural infinity pool that was part of a larger body of water. It was situated right next to a supper hall, a dinner hall, where TC fam Shannon said, "This is where we're going to have all of our dinners." It wasn't just a table, but a structure covered with an adjoining open amphitheater. To get there, you had to walk along a road bordered by a golf course, green on one side and the magical, majestic body of water on the other. The entire house faced the water. On the end, there was a wine room. The entire house faced the water, which had been converted into a cigar room for someone who called himself King. I don't know his real name. He named himself. He was lying on the floor talking about naming himself and doing some kind of version of a push-up. His beautiful muscular torso was on display. Behind these rooms, between them, there were hidden pocket doors made of sheer plastic that slid back into the walls. When opened, they revealed a long hallway leading to the wine room. Inside, there was a fireplace at the end with a screen over it, playing a video of what the room was supposed to look like eventually. At the end of the video, my grandfather appeared. He kissed a man, and I knew in that moment that it was okay. My grandmother was in heaven, and my grandfather, fully alive but younger, kissed a man on video. It was playing in the house for everyone to see. As I walked through, I couldn't stop crying. I stopped to look at I need water. I stopped to look at the water, and the water began to open up. Instead of parting like the Red Sea, it opened into a hole, elongated, not oval, more like a circle stretched upward, with nearly straight sides. It resembled the opening of a vagina. From that opening came the most powerful projection of water, and at the head of that projection was the shape of an eagle, formed from water like an ice sculpture. It rose from the water and came straight at me, through the open window, like a whale breaching from the sea. As it retracted, I reached out, touching the water as it returned to the body of the lake. I couldn't stop sobbing. I had never in my life seen such beauty, such perfection. From the design of the house to the land it was on, I thought to myself, after Mimi said, "It's mine, I could be here tomorrow," Mimi had said. But I was here to help too. I didn't understand why it was mine. She told me that they'd sold their house and had another one under construction. "We have to go there now to decide what to put on the walls. It's a new house we're building," she said. But this one was mine. I started imagining the gatherings we would have there. I thought for a moment how I wished the kids were smaller again so they could live in it. but it was very clearly mine and Tracy's. There was no doubt that the TC fam was involved, and it was all blessed by my grandfather who had done it for me. I couldn't help but feel that because I've always seen my grandfather as a symbol of God, that this was God saying, I'm preparing a place for you that you can't even imagine. A place for you and your wife, approved by me. A place for your TC fam together. A place for all your kids to come. It was a place that had nothing to do with Mimi and Jeff. God had prepared a place for them too. The finishes were magnificent. The carpet was like a painting on the floor, modern with different textures. The pile was rich, like Bordeaux wine, with applied designs almost like tape placed on top of the carpet, cut in a pattern. The walls were the smoothest white material I'd ever seen, undulating like Gaudi's work in Spain with curves that felt modern and organic. I had more closets than I could imagine. In my dreams, I had seen houses before, two specifically, like the one my Uncle Tony built outside of Farmersville or Suzanne's. My dreams would always shift between Suzanne's and Uncle Tony's homes, but there was always one master bedroom that I could never sleep in. Those dreams paled in comparison to what was now in store. I rolled out the plans, and they were the size of a twin mattress. The first set of plans was a detailed description of all the people involved in building the house. The second set I enrolled were the floor plans. As I looked through them, I could see the vision, but I kept getting distracted by the surroundings, the water, the views from every window. It overwhelmed me. The beauty was staggering, bringing me to tears. It reminded me of seeing the Sagrada Familia in Spain, where I had dropped to my knees in awe. No one else seemed to notice my crying except for one person. My mother didn't notice. My grandfather didn't notice, but I was overwhelmed, stumped by the majesty and the beauty of it all. I knew this was the place for me and my wife. I envisioned myself there feeling safe while she traveled. There was a natural infinity pool fed by a spring overlooking this grand body of water. I dipped my feet in, but it was the lake water, and I thought to myself, maybe I don't need to do that. So I pulled them out and cried, looking around at what God had prepared for me. This was a complete gift from God. All I had to do was pay the utilities and take care of it. I walked through admiring the flooring. Mimi was trying to decide how to lay the tiles on the wall, and I told her, this is so important, Mimi. If there's anything you don't know or aren't sure about, please call me. As I continued walking, I remember thinking that this was a house that Kim Kardashian could live in, a house she could afford, and now it was ours, a gift. It was on Cedar Creek Lake or Cedar Canyon, 15,000 square feet, my grandfather said, with acres and acres of land and water. God is at peace with who I am. God is at peace with me and my wife. God said, I have other plans for Mimi. There's space for your TC fam, and there's space for your family. You can't imagine the place I'm preparing for you. In the video, my granddaddy kissed a man for the world to see. Now, I asked the app to interpret the dream's meanings and symbolism of the relationship and the physical elements, because there were so many things that were just the emotions, the relationships, the sea that opened up, and what did all that mean? My grandfather kissing a man, right? So they said, based on everything I just read to you, They said the dream is filled with rich symbolism, both in terms of relationships and the physical elements present. Let's break it down. Relationships and emotional themes. Grandfather as a symbol of God. He plays the role of a divine creator preparing a place for you. This suggests that you see him as a source of wisdom, protection, and approval. His actions in the dream, preparing a house specifically for you and Tracy, blessing your union, and giving you a space of your own, indicate deep acceptance, support, and love, both from him and symbolically from a higher power. Approval of your relationship. The fact that your grandfather kisses a man in the video and that this act fills you with reassurance suggests a profound feeling of acceptance, not only from him, but also from God or a higher power. It signifies peace and divine approval of who you are, including your identity and your relationship with Tracy. The kiss itself symbolizes breaking traditional norms and embracing love in all forms, further suggesting that the dream is affirming your love as sacred and blessed. Cold chills. Look. You're standing up.
Breaking traditional norms.
Family dynamics. Mimi is present in the dream, but doesn't fully understand or acknowledge the depth of your emotions. This might reflect feelings of distance or misunderstandings between you and your mother in waking life, as she may not always fully grasp the significance of certain experiences for you. Despite their presence, the focus of the dream is on your connection to your grandfather and Tracy, highlighting that these relationships are central to your emotional and spiritual growth. TC fam and community. The inclusion of the TC fam in the dream emphasizes your sense of community. It suggests that the house is not only a place for you and Tracy, but also a space for your chosen family, a symbol of shared experiences and unity. It conveys the idea that your journey and growth are supported not just by your personal relationship, but by a broader, accepting community that is part of your life purpose.
Babe, that's it right there.
Then,
Isn't it deep, you all?
it's crazy.
You want some water?
Yeah.
Wow. Right, Brianna. It's deep as hell, she said.
Watch this. Then they did the physical elements and the symbolism of them. The house as a sanctuary. The house with its vast closets, grand design, and detailed finishes represents a place of personal freedom, peace, and fulfillment. In dreams, houses often symbolize the self, and this house is a manifestation of your inner self being fully realized. A space where you can truly be yourself, where your marriage is blessed, and where your life's work can continue. The architectural beauty of the house suggests that you are ready for a more fulfilling phase in your life, where every detail of who you are is celebrated.
Let's read the last part again.
The architectural beauty of the house suggests that you are ready for a more fulfilling phase in your life, where every detail of who you are is celebrated. Water and the sea-like lake. Water in dreams is often associated with emotions, spirituality, and the unconscious mind. The vast, majestic body of water in your dream could represent your emotional depth and spiritual journey. the water that forms an eagle from its depths, almost like a whale breaching, is a powerful symbol. Eagles traditionally represent strength, vision, and freedom, and their appearance from the water suggests the emergence of clarity and personal power from within. You are connecting to a deeper spiritual strength that helps guide and protect you. The natural infinity pool. Infinity pools symbolize endless possibilities and spiritual transcendence. The fact that this pool is part of a natural spring may represent an abundant, eternal source of emotional and spiritual nourishment. It suggests a deep connection to something pure and life-giving, perhaps an acknowledgement of the natural flow of life and the peace that comes from embracing it. The hidden pocket doors. The pocket doors reveal secret passageways representing hidden aspects of yourself or parts of your life that are opening up. The fact that they lead to a wine room converted to a cigar room suggests a transformation of spaces from pleasure, wine, to something more thoughtful and reflective, the cigar room, traditionally a place of contemplation. This could symbolize a shift in focus from indulging in life's pleasures to a more reflective, grounded way of living, but without losing the sense of enjoyment and luxury.
Amen.
We all know this is true. The kiss and the fireplace video. The fireplace playing a video of your grandfather kissing a man brings themes of warmth, acceptance, and visibility into play. Fireplaces are traditionally symbols of hearth, home, and warmth, and the video here is public, offering acceptance and pride in personal identity. It feels like a divine, loving reassurance that love in all forms is embraced and celebrated.
Amen.
Majestic eagle. The eagle forming from the water and reaching out to you represents a powerful connection to spirit. It might also symbolize freedom, self-realization, and insight. Eagles are symbols of soaring above life's challenges. So its emergence suggests that you are rising above old limitations, embracing a new, empowered version of yourself.
Go, baby, go, baby, go.
The hole in the water. The opening of the water resembling a stretched circle is deeply symbolic of creation and birth. This could represent a new beginning or a rebirth, not just of yourself, but of your life path, relationships, and spiritual journey. It's a feminine, life-giving image that aligns with creation, nurturing, and new opportunities. The carpet and smooth walls. The beautiful modern finishes in the house suggest refinement and the culmination of years of work and personal growth. The intricate design of the carpet and the smooth white walls with their organic curves are symbols of harmony, creativity, and personal mastery. They represent a home, both physical and metaphorical, that is built with care and intention, reflecting your own journey towards self-acceptance and peace. Then they do this little overall blurb just to kind of zip it up. They said, your dream seems to be a message of divine approval, self-acceptance, and spiritual preparation. It suggests that you are being given a sacred space where you can live in full authenticity, where your relationship with Tracy is not only approved, but celebrated by a higher power. The beauty of the house and the land around it reflect the magnitude of love, care, and purpose in your life. Your grandfather's presence and actions in the dream show that he, or the symbolic force he represents, has been preparing this sacred place for you for a long time. The dream shows that all the challenges you faced, the misunderstandings with family, and the complexities of life are leading to a place of peace, fulfillment, and belonging. God, through the symbols of your grandfather and the house, is telling you that you are on the right path, and the space for you and your loved ones has been divinely prepared. All you need to do is accept it, care for it, and allow yourself to live fully in the gift that's been given to you. This dream sounds like a profound affirmation of where you are and where you're going, filled with love, approval, and deep beauty.
You did that, baby.
Baby.
I'm just gonna hear what the people are saying. Like that's right, Tania. Tania said, "Wow, I'm crying." Are you an empath? Beautiful dream, Auntie.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Ellen? Very powerful. Like, baby, how did you, when you woke up and you recounted that and you recorded it, like, what emotion were you feeling when you woke up realizing it was a dream and just like all that you remembered? I'm just curious, like, what emotion you're feeling.
I felt such acceptance and love and confirmation. Because I told you guys before, I always looked at my granddaddy as like the closest thing to God I'd ever experienced or known. And I always felt like he was very kind of harsh and judgmental. And the fact that in this dream, God used my grandfather, it was very, it was very healing, and it was very, created just so much peace inside me. And that's why I knew in a split second, without even thinking about those things or verbalizing them for sure, but I knew it all in a second. And it was like, I have to record this. I can't forget this. And yeah, that part I read you in the very beginning was the exact words I spoke with my eyes closed. I could still see it. I could still feel it. I can still see it. And it was even more than the words I used.
Or vivid and
It
all of
was,
that,
you know, when you use the word majestic and you're in awe, you know, you may not think like, I don't know what that conjures up to you, but this was like, it's like if you were in Narnia or some fabulous, I don't even know, like nature park, but it's surreal, you know, and it's just for you. And you've never seen a coastline like this with this lake, and you know, every room had a huge window looking out to it. And then the sea, the lake just opens up, and it's like it just came, and I could see it, and I was like this, just watching, and I wasn't afraid. And it just came, and it came through the window, and I scooted over a little so it could come next to me. And as it was retracting, it was water, and I just touched, I touched it. Like I would put my hand through it, and I was just like, it was so much beauty. I couldn't take it in.
Baby, you know, when you talk about feeling like the confirmation of like being accepted as who you are and it's okay, like living your purpose, has that been like in the back of your mind, or has that been like, was that a subconscious kind of like, I don't know,
Question or doubt?
question or wondering or doubt? Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I have, we've talked about this so many times that we feel and believe that we're right where we're supposed to be, and that, it's no accident. It's all just God guiding us to this place, And so I have felt that. But sometimes, when you're around people that maybe they don't get that. Yeah. They don't see the beauty you see, yeah, which is exactly what the dream represented. What the dream said. They don't understand the relationships that are being formed and forged here, the love that's being experienced and the support and the, you know, all the things that we witness in you guys and the relationships that you have formed and the relationships we're allowed to have with you and vice versa. You know, people easily could say, and they do, you know, that's just TikTok. That's crazy. That's, you know, these aren't like real people. These can't be your friends, you know? So it was really, I think, an answer to that because we don't feel that way. And it was confirmation. This is your life's work. And he used Mimi in the dream to say, I have another place for her, you know, and this is not her path. This is your path. And you are completely approved.
Like, how did that feel? Like, I mean, I just wonder about just like the, you know, that's still your family. And of course, you always love your family, you love your mom, but like that there's different paths. Like, how did that like hit you?
It
or
just
resonate
kind
with
of
you or just
immediately said to me, it doesn't, the people who don't understand don't matter. Because it's not for them. I mean, that's what I felt God saying. This is not for her. This is not for your granddaddy, because he didn't understand why I was crying either.
Yeah.
No one understood why I was crying.
so emotional about the experience and what you were viewing and experiencing?
Yeah. And for me, when I sit back and think about it, was the community we built. It's the life we built. It's our relationship. It's how, with such purpose and meaning and intention, we move and will continue to move. So it just kind of represented all of that. It was like, almost like God was saying, I see you
And I got you.
and I got you. I woke up feeling 20 feet tall. When I finished it and I made sure that it recorded because I was scared to death that something would happen to it, I just sat on the edge of the bed and I was just shaking my head like, and looking out the window and thinking, I gotta tell my wife.
And I was not here.
She wasn't here, but the rest of the day. And since then, I've just been
Kind of floating on it.
floating,
Yeah.
you know, soaking in the reality of that. And the imagery that we were just talking about this. In that cigar room, the fireplace at the end, there was a TV, you know, a large television over it, playing a video of what the whole compound, I'm going to call it, was going to look like. And my grandfather was in the video at the end of it. A video is something that's going to be playing, let's say, for the next how many years until they finish the house. It's a commitment. You know, it's like putting something online. It's not going anywhere. That's the way I saw it. Like, it wasn't, I peeked around the corner and saw him kissing a guy hiding. That wouldn't have been the same meaning. No, it was recorded. And it was my grandfather who kissed a man. And it filled me with so much like positive. I don't know any other way to say it. It wasn't like I went, oh my God. I just went,
And probably pride. maybe?
yeah, I just went like,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with me. So guys, hey, Proud Mary,
Hi, Proud Mary.
I share all of that with you guys because I truly believe that it was a message for all of us. I truly do. We're all perfect just the way we are.
There's Shannon. Pastor Shannon, what do you think about
Pastor
you making an
Shan,
appearance in the
you
dream?
were right there helping, you know, prepared to help me plan like the get-togethers. Yeah. You're like, that's where we're going to have all of our family dinners. And it was big enough for hundreds. It was so huge.
All the TC fam and then some.
Yeah.
I know when she told me last night, I was just like, I don't know, maybe for a lot of the storytelling time, I was just like, baby, that's it. Like, I mean, there were so many gems in there, and we unpacked it even more than even what she shared here, of course. But I was like, baby, if that is not confirmation that you are on the right track, because this is something I've told my wife, maybe in the last few months, maybe you can tell me if it's a specific timeline or whatever, but I told my wife, I said, baby, you're walking in your purpose. Like, you're walking in your purpose. Like this is what you're supposed to be doing. When people have said like, oh, are you surprised Cheryl is like, on TikTok, or people know who she is, or she's on a platform or has a platform, and they're like, no. Like, we've always known that she needed to be sharing her story and her experiences, and she just needed an outlet and space to do it, one. And two, her life needed to align with her words. So what she was sharing in terms of advice and what to do and how to think about things, her life had to reflect that. And she said for the first time in her life, how she's living, her relationship aligns with everything she said. So she's like perfectly positioned now to live in her purpose. My wife is walking in her purpose. And I'm not talking about the interior design stuff, right? That's her, that she can do that in her sleep. That's who she is. She's brilliant at that, and she loves it. But this is the next leg of her journey. Sharing, talking, encouraging, challenging, pushing. That's her next leg of her journey. And I think at 63, like, how beautiful that is, that you're walking in your purpose in such a meaningful way. And I'm just so proud of her. I told her how proud I am of her. Like, and I love when she speaks. I love her stories, and I sit back and I just want my baby just to tell it all. No, that's the truth. I do feel like that. And I told her, like, baby, you're walking your purpose. Like, this is
Your gifts will make room for you.
absolutely. Absolutely. And the room has been made for you to share your gifts, right? We don't see, we've said this over and over again, to people who've been around for a minute. We know we have new folks coming in and out, but we don't see this platform as like, oh, we just happen to have people who, like our videos or what have you. We see this as a responsibility. We see it as an opportunity to really be able to share and shed light, learn from you, connect with people. Like, it's really a meaningful experience for us too. It's not about just us pouring in, it's about you all pouring into us, because we learn so much from you all as well.
That's true. It's funny because I hadn't really struggled, and you know this, and with feeling like God accepted me. I think I did for many years in my life, but then, he and I reconciled that. And I haven't felt like that in a long time. So it almost kind of surprised me. But I really love and appreciate the way he put my family members in there. Because I feel like if my grandfather would have been alive, he would have been judgmental. He wouldn't have understood, just like in my dream, he wouldn't have understood. But in this dream, it was perfect. And it was, I don't know, it was like God was showing me who he really is.
And he's a loving God. He's not
a
a
loving
judgmental
God.
God. He's not.
And he wants everything for us. And he's been working on it for a long time for all of us. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Love it. So thank you. Story.
I know that was long. Thank you for hanging in there.
It was good though, baby. It was
A God of love.
That's right.
Fearlessly and wonderfully made. Yeah. I really hope that you guys take, you know, a lot of you guys ask us about, you know, God and peace with God and, you know, being gay or whatever it is. And I hope that you take encouragement from that too. 'Cause I don't think it was just for you and me.
I agree.
I don't.
I agree. Love you, Courtney Aspen, Sarah. So much affirmation. Thank you, Mame. Love you, Shan.
Love you, Shan.
Pastor Shan, all up in my wife's dream. She said, this is where we're going to host and have dinners and have meals and be together.
Yeah.
In charge, Pastor
I love
Shan,
that.
in charge.
And Shan, you were the only person from the TC fam that was there.
true.
And though I talked a lot about Tracy, Tracy
I
wasn't
in
there.
Mm-mm.
It was my grandfather, my mother,
Mhm.
Shan,
That's it.
yeah, and that was
Like
it.
that you physically saw,
Mhm.
right? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Thank you, Beth Dexter. Oh, thank you, proud Mary. Did you see that big teddy bear?
I mean, we missed
Aw.
you. Thank you for the bear.
Oh,
Lord, speaking,
The-
he's got
I'm
something
telling
big for
you.
you, see.
I believe for all of us. I really do. Can we have a PDF copy?
No, that's just not gonna give you her dream. Thank you, Bree.
So
Oh,
at peace right now.
good.
That's exactly how I felt.
Thank you, Naj.
No, it was all people that I know in my life. They said, did anyone in the dream remind you of someone, but they were different?
Mm.
Yeah. And I thought it was so interesting that I've told T so many times, like I keep dreaming of these two houses. The one my Uncle Tony, he didn't build one, but in my dream that he built. And it was big and crazy, you know, nice. And then this other one, my friend Suzanne built. Again, big and nice. And there was this one room that I could never go in. And it was the master bedroom. I could never go in there. I could never sleep in there. And I don't know why that just hit me in the dream,
That's interesting.
right? And it was like this knowing that this was mine.
That wasn't one for you, Mel said.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's right. I love that.
And I told T, I said, I wonder if those dreams about those houses will stop.
That'll be interesting.
Because I've had them for years.
Because you got yours now.
Yeah.
15,000
Wouldn't that be nice?
I love it.
Thank you, Tay.
Well, thank y'all for listening to my baby's dream. Anything else you want to say with that, baby?
No, thank you for listening so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I wanted to share, and I wasn't sure how to share part of it, so I said, well, we'll just share it all.
That's my baby. Dreamgate.
Oh. Okay, baby, do you want to go to some questions? Or
Let's
you want
do gifts, like just kind of break it up a little bit.
Lighten it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's lighten it up a little bit. Do some gifts.
We have a few gifts from our TC fans.
Okay, Shan. Pastor Shan, get some rest.
Get some rest.
We need
Love
to call
you.
Shan. Talk to her this week.
We got lots of dinners to plan, Shan.
We sure do, child. Do you dream a lot? Yes.
I do. And baby, tell
And
them.
she always remembers her
I
dreams,
always
and they're
wake up
always
and remember
wild.
these like
She's creative.
cinematic. Yeah.
And I'm like, baby, what does that come from? She's like, I don't know. And she'll wake up and she'll remember, and it'll be like, and then we were riding horses, and then we got to this specific stop sign, and the stop sign was missing the S on the stop, and then a car came, and this car had wheels that were, I mean, I swear, every single detail, because she's very detail oriented anyway. So it probably didn't surprise you that even her dreams are very detailed. Right, baby?
Yes.
Hey girl, ain't never gonna be no dreams just like my baby's dreams are.
Huh? I don't know who this is from.
How many times have y'all said, hey girl, this week? Tell the truth. How many times have you said, hey girl, this week?
They said not that song. That's what they just said.
They don't mean it. 30 times.
Yeah.
1 million. Stanley, how
Maybe.
many?
I think these are little scrunchies.
Where are they from?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say. It doesn't say on the package either.
These. I'm gonna put one
And
in my
there's
hair.
no little gift card. It says
Queen at naughty eclectics.com.
Eclectics.
Naughty eclectics.
Yeah.
I'm about to put one in my hair.
Okay, baby, you do that. They're cute little silk. Oh, there you go, baby.
I used to have long hair. Hey girl.
Jackie.
Jackie.
Of course.
Okay, so basically you said it for my wife. Cause it's kind of cute. It's given.
Here, you need two though, so you have one on
No.
each side.
Okay, can you do it?
I don't know how you did that.
Baby, because this is very demure, very, very crisscrosser. Ain't never gonna be nobody. Let's take a picture.
Thank you,
Come on,
Jackie,
take a picture,
Jackie.
Come on. Babe, put in your hair. Why?
Here.
She don't want to mess up her hair.
What? Why you want me to mess up my hair? Nope.
I gotta show both mine.
Mine looks like a little pillbox hat. Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie. My wife
I needed these.
She really did. She loves little scrunchies. Breathe.
Because the silk ones don't break your
It
hair.
said both of our names. So I assumed one of those were for me. So I just
You know, Bree.
put it in my hair.
You know,
They
Bree.
said, okay, free to call up.
Right? They said,
Hey,
girl, bye.
girl.
This says from Amazon to Tracy and Cheryl.
Jackie, how are you doing? Are you getting yourself together so you can come in December and play some spades with my wife? Hey, Spadey C. Zamane.
This is Jackie Ellis.
Hey, Jackie Ellis. She said she was. Ooh. Hey, girl. Jackie said grape soda. Thank you, Jackie. Jack, I need some grape soda tonight.
Thank you, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
Kiva.
Thank you, Jackie. I needed some grape soda. I'm really kind of sleepy. If y'all edit the space buns, I'm gonna blot. They're called space buns, Bree.
Space buns?
My little things.
Oh, I guess so.
They're called
Like
space
Cinnabon.
buns.
Like a space bun.
Space bun. Baby, I cannot believe I was on the camera with that.
How do that, man?
Hey, why didn't you stop me?
Baby, I'm not going to stop you. You were
The internet's
floating.
forever.
You were flowing.
Space bun tea.
This is from Kiva.
Look what you done made me do.
She said we could read it online.
Tyus, help.
Trace buns.
Kiva, are you here, Kiva? These edits about to be. I'm gonna delete all the edits I see on the internet.
The edits are forever too. Mm-hmm.
New T nickname just dropped.
Spacey T.
No.
Aunties, I want to start by saying that when I scroll, first of all, look how beautiful her handwriting
It
is.
is pretty.
Is that beautiful? I want to start by saying that when I scrolled across the two of you debating about splitting that check, I didn't know that I would be spending the next 3 days of my life
Aw.
and more indulging in such a profound union. The love and energy you ladies exude holds so much value and is beyond admirable. In my nonstop viewing of your content, LOL, I have gained more comfort, self-awareness, motivation, and inspiration. I want to thank you ladies for sharing your authenticity and for being intentional in the way you use your platform while simultaneously giving back to the community you've created. Again, I'm so grateful that I discovered such influential women, and I wish the both of you 40 plus years of abundance and happiness. Sincerely, your newest niece in the Triple D, Kiva.
What's a triple D? What's a triple D? Kiva? What's a triple D, baby? Do you know? Kiva, welcome to the TC fam. We are the TC fam. Hey, girl.
Baby.
Kiva. Thank you for the letter, Kiva. That's so sweet. That's a nice letter.
I know. What is the Triple D?
What is a triple D?
I don't think they know either.
Yeah, no.
Something to about Dallas?
I don't think so.
Hey, Jay,
We're going
welcome.
to figure it out because Kiva's not here.
My girlfriend told me to follow you guys, so here I am. Well,
Welcome. We're gonna find out if y'all
We don't
see
know what
Kiva,
Triple D is.
say
Maybe
if
Triple
you see
Divas?
Kiva, like message her or something and say, "Hey girl, we missed you on the live." Babe, does it really get on your nerves? For real? Why? Hey, why does that bother you?
Kim said it's time to retire his song. Put it back on the shelf.
I'm just gonna go night night. Cause y'all are just not letting the girl have fun.
They said dynamic Dallas duo is the Triple D.
Baby, someone said that you called us the delusional duo. Me and Mary. Why you call us that?
Oh, that's true.
You called us the delusional. Mary, are you here?
Mm-hmm. 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 Mary. I'm right here, playa.
Is that what you said?
That's
Mary.
right. Don't get it twisted.
Mary.
That's right, Bree.
It's the Old City Dallas logo. Okay.
Is it?
It's a
old
TV
Dallas
show.
logo?
Hush, Bree.
Yeah, it was the
Bree, she's gonna
delusional
make you play
duo.
when we see you
Duo.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Do we have another gift?
Yes, we have one more.
We have one more gift, and then we're
One
gonna
more.
do
Let me hold your arm so I can lean down.
Ask the Aunties.
I'm really excited about the Dear Abby.
They said I'm the Super Bowl champ. Hello, Lawrence. Lawrence. Super Bowl champ.
Uh-oh, hold this one, baby. Well, just come on.
Who sent this to us?
This is a set. Do not separate.
Uh-oh.
Your niece, Bree. I love y'all so much more than words can describe and emotions can show. That being said, I can't wait to meet you both. From your niece, Bree, B-R-Y.
Hey, Bree, you are here tonight. Thank you, Bree, for the gifts. We thank you in advance. It's your first time watching our live? We're sorry.
Again? Who said that?
No, I'm saying that. Welcome, welcome. It's
That's
the other
right.
Bree.
Ellen
think
said,
it's
if I
Brianna
can learn,
Angel.
you can learn.
Oh, what? Okay. Oh,
Space.
and she did, baby.
She did. I know.
She did great.
All the London people did great.
They were teaching them. She was teaching. They came here for the
I
cocktail
pour-
party, and she
Yeah,
was trying
I
to teach
pour,
them.
people that came.
She is a good teacher, though.
They were like, Auntie, do we really have to learn this?
Anyone really want to learn, but she's really good. She's a good teacher. She's very patient. She tells you strategy.
I was trying to teach them the strategy because that's important.
They just have to care.
Uh,
They just have to care.
they were sleepy.
Oh, yeah.
London, no, they were not sleepy. And a star was born out of the London
No, that's
class.
true. Maine was born. Maine shows up. Baby, she kind of has like a little poker face like you.
Uh-huh.
She is shady.
And she just like slides it in there.
like Tania. Tania
Tania
also
does
very
that
stealth-like.
too.
Tania, when she plays spades, she's like,
And you know, Corey does that too.
she don't say much either.
Corey doesn't say
But
much.
Tania, I think, surprised people. Because she could play and she wasn't loud about it. She wasn't
Yeah.
calling people names. She wasn't calling them delusional. She was just
What are you
winning.
saying, baby?
Thank you for the hats, Kay. You missed the hats, baby.
Thank
The
you.
package cranking is hilarious.
I know. It's
Ellen says she's been playing online when she can't sleep at night.
okay. You're going to be a professional when we get back.
We're gonna see you next year in 2025
we sure are.
and 26.
In
It's
Paris.
gonna be your 30th birthday.
That trash talking is special.
Dinner, drive, and dive. Y'all just
Diners,
making up
drives,
stuff.
and something. That's Guy Fieri. Okay, here it is. What is this?
It's a star pillow.
It's a little star
But
pillow.
it's a do
You
not
gotta open
separate.
that.
It has to be with this.
Okay, hold
Do
on.
not. Hey, girl. We. Is that funny? Y'all, at night, I say, hey, girl, too. And then she gets all like, tell him, baby. She gets all, she
Can you
does it.
turn the
She
air
does
on that?
this.
Because it's warm in here.
Warm. Okay, baby. Your baby's wagging the dragon. Should I drink a soda?
Yes, you should. It's a frame that says, enjoy the little things. Isn't that the truth, baby? And it's a picture frame, so I guess you could put something else in it if you wanted, but it says not to separate these stars. So it's a star frame. Baby,
Huh?
your fam needs to see you.
I'm getting water.
Do you want me to show them what you were doing?
Baby, you look everywhere.
It's never quite seen anything like it, my love. And I'm here for it. But
She's
baby,
not
what
turning
are
the
these?
camera, Liz.
I can't turn it fast
Bree,
enough.
tell us about these. These are star pillows. So they're star pillows, baby, right? Let me see this.
Yes, and if it said don't separate it from this,
Oh, you know what?
what do they do?
Do they? Does it go in here? No. I bet it does. Look. Is it?
I have no idea.
Bree, there should be two notes.
Oh, and it'll make sense.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I didn't see a note at all.
There has to be another one. Well, we saw the first one.
What did the note say? It said
It was from
don't
me.
separate them.
Yeah, but there must be a second one. She's oh. Let's see. Hold on. Oh,
Baby, you're gonna have to go over there and help me because I can't reach that.
Okay.
That one's Crystal Light. It came in that plastic bag. If I could. Guys, you're on 15.
Oh, here's one. No, that's the giver seat.
So Bree can And it was that box. Maybe it's in the box and I missed it. I didn't think there was anything in there. In there?
Oh, maybe.
Okay, maybe we found it. Let's see. Let me see. This was in the bag. Aunties, my stars, you are and forever
Oh.
will be. Here are 2 pillows, one for T and one for C. Hug these close when you look in the sky. You're the stars that shine so bright. From your niece, Bree.
Aww, that's sweet.
That's sweet. And this is the frame.
I love that. Enjoy the little things. We do that, baby.
Okay, get over here with me. Okay, you feel better?
I'm just being silly. I'm sleepy. But I'm about to drink some grape soda.
Get it, girl. Get it. How do I flip this camera? How do I flip it?
Nothing. I just went to get some water. That's all.
Thank you for these, Bree.
Thank you, Bree, for when y'all look for your star. Oh, when we look for our star.
It's our little pillow.
That makes it now our star.
Mhm.
She gave us a star.
Mm-hmm.
And now it clicked. It just took me a minute, Bree. It's sleep. Up to no good behind the camera, not me. Give me one of those grapes.
Yeah. Okay.
I need a grape.
Oh, we didn't do our questions.
We're about to.
Okay, let's
That's
go.
why I wanted a little grape. Hey, girl.
Baby, stop. I won't sing no more. Sing another song. Maybe sing some Luther or something.
She's in love with Kim. Now I'm seeing Kim too much.
Yeah, you took care of that.
Charmaine loved the song. Thank you, Charmaine. Use your favorite emote right now. Use your favorite emote. Can y'all say it for me? 'Cause I can't say it. Yeah, y'all know how she is. When she decides she's done with my singing, she's done. But they're doing it for me, baby. Thank you, Mel.
But baby, see, the problem is you just wear it into the ground.
Baby, no,
Where's your water? No?
I'm mad at you. Beth, help me. Thank y'all for saying it.
Where's your water?
Here.
Okay. Do you have our little list of questions? I want to do them.
Yes.
I'm so excited
We're about to
this.
do, I gotta sing a little intro song. Baby, I won't sing that one. I'll do another intro song. But you're taking away my fun, baby. I don't tell you what to do. I just let you do you, baby.
Baby, it was cute the first 400 times you sang it. Okay, let's go. You found another one?
Hold on.
The first 400.
I can't think of the song. That's gonna be our theme song for Ask the Aunties.
LT70 said, see, that
I
is
know,
not kind.
I know. Boogie out. I can't think of a song. It's sleepy. It's sleepy time. It's time for our newest segment. It's called 1, 2, 3. Ask the Aunties. My name is Tracy,
My name is Cheryl.
and we are going to answer some questions that you all emailed us. In
We're
our
excited.
newest segment for Friday Night Live, Ask
The
the Aunties. It's Friday, and it's time for Ask the Aunties. Ouch.
Where's the paper? Baby, where's the paper?
I like when y'all say bye. That's funny to me. Why is it so funny to me?
You like to say that. And I'm mad at you.
I do like to say that. All right, you guys. Before we move on to our next segment, can I ask y'all a question?
Somebody said subscription.
Thank you. Can I ask y'all a question? What is your favorite thing to say that you learned in our community? Like your favorite statement, word, something. Like, what's your favorite thing that you always repeat that you heard in the TC fam? Hey, girl, hell, then what? Police. I like that too.
50-11.
Hush.
This live
I
is
just-
over.
Yeah. Oh, brother.
Why you do that, man?
Wade in the water.
I'm mad at you.
Beep, beep, cookie, both of them. God dog.
Unpack
Police,
that.
book, key.
Be sweet.
Baby, right? The bar. Hush, Tyus. I said, baby, eat what?
Can you turn the air on, baby?
Give me $20. Talk to the people, baby.
Tap your way into the penthouse.
Come
Come get your baby.
Where's your ring?
Can you imagine a fade on my wife?
Yes. That would eat.
That was a good one.
That really was. The fade would eat the baby for real.
Can you imagine showing up at work?
Yes. Baby.
Beep, beep. Did you turn it on, my love of my life? Okay. Are you ready?
I like when you laugh like that. When my baby laughs when she's not really trying to laugh, and it just kind of comes out a little bit, it's so cute to me. Hello, pretty girl. You say that name? Aw, can I tell y'all something? Good night, poodle woodles. Right, LT.
They believe in me.
They believe in me for the Rotel Live. The culinary journey.
Fly high, Empire. What did I
Anytime
bought?
y'all hush. My baby don't hush people, do you?
No.
Well, you have hushed people too.
Oh,
Me?
yeah. Gut the peppers.
Okay, this is so.
Tink, tink. That tequila.
Who's most likely to get hushed? Oh, that's funny. All right,
She
you guys.
hushed the lady on the app. Yeah, I did.
Are we gonna go? You gonna go first?
Where's the tea?
Or we're gonna read them and then we're just gonna kind of like both answer or what have you. So you guys, thank you for sending questions in to
Huh?
sending questions to Ask.
The aunties.
You gonna read the first question?
Yes.
Okay, you guys, we're not gonna say
We're not
who
going to say
person's
who
name
sent it.
is.
Yeah.
And just remember, like, we're giving you what we think, but please do not, just say, the auntie says, I'm gonna do this. Like, you just listen to our opinion, but you do what's best for you. That's our disclaimer. We are not medical professionals, and we are not or counselors.
This one's about applying to colleges. So why don't you do this one, baby?
We can both talk.
Okay. Will you read it? Because I read a lot tonight. You want me to read it?
I don't mind.
Okay.
Hi, aunties. I'm just now applying to colleges as a senior. I know it's late, and I want to go to art school. I'm looking at, I don't know what SAIC is mainly, and I'm really excited, but I'm also nervous. I know I'm capable, but I get really bad imposter syndrome when people look at my work. How do you handle being confident in your craft? Or rather, how do you get past any anxiety around doing what you want to do and not just what's expected of you? Anxiously, your niece. That's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
First, congratulations for just
Yes.
taking the step to want to go to college and go to college past high school. So like that's really exciting that you chose that journey, and so it's amazing. And art is a great, I think it's a great choice for a career as well. I think the imposter syndrome, honestly, is not new. And a lot of people unfortunately experience that. And I will just tell you this. I think when I was a lot younger, I probably experienced it more, and I mean, you're 18, about to go to college, where you feel like when you have imposter syndrome, like maybe you shouldn't be there, you don't deserve it, you don't have the right skills, someone else is better than you, do you really belong there? And I would just say to you to like really lean into what you know you are damn good at. And that's being an artist, that's producing good work, and stand confident in that, because everyone else around you may look confident, they may look like they have it all together, and they struggle with the same type of insecurities and concerns and doubts that even you may be struggling with. So I think we're just really hard on ourselves, and I think we don't value enough what we do bring to the table. And so I say, no matter what room I walk into, it doesn't matter who's sitting at the table, how many degrees they have, how much money they make, how long they've been in that job. I'm gonna sit at the table just like you because I deserve to be there and I belong there. And so it's all really about your mindset. Like, have the mindset that you can do this. You belong there. And when that anxiety creeps in, just like think of something that like you're like, you know what, but I'm really good at this. And I'm really proud that I did that. That may help you get over the hump just a little bit. That's something that I would actually, say.
Well,
You want to add anything to it?
yeah, I would love to. Remember that school is a time for learning. So don't think for 1 second that you have to have all the answers. And that may be one of the things that's making you nervous, because it's your art. And art is supposed to be, complete and perfect. But there are so many things in you that you haven't tapped into. There's so many things in all of us, not just you. And just let it flow out of you. And eventually you'll fine tune it, and you'll get to a place where you go, okay, this is my niche. This is my statement I want to make. This is my subject. And that can change too. But in the beginning, just be prolific with it. Let it come out. And listen, not so much to the opinion of others, because art is so subjective, but listen to your instructors, because they are going to teach you the elements of design and art. And that's the most important thing. They'll teach you the language. So, like before they taught the old masters, right, way of painting. And before they ever let them do something that was cubist or surrealist, because you have to learn the language first in order to speak the slang or to translate it into something else. So, you're not an imposter at all. You're wide open, about to learn everything. Stay open to that. And, one of the first things I learned in design school, which I shared with you guys, is never fall in love with your design. Because if you fall in love with the first thing that comes to your mind, it's not going to be allowed to be changed, to be informed, to be fully developed. And, just because it's your art doesn't mean it's perfect. So you have to grow into the place where your art is refined, the techniques, and it represents what you're trying to say. if that makes sense.
That's
Yeah, so learn everything you can. Don't worry about feeling like an imposter. Don't worry about just, keep stacking up that work. And from the bottom of the stack after the first year to the top of the stack, you're going to see so much growth. And if you get stopped asking what somebody thinks about it, one of your friends that's in school, whatever, you don't care what anybody thinks about it. You talk to your teachers, because they're trying to teach you, the skills, the basic language of art. So that's my thought.
best wishes. Keep us posted on your journey. And we're so proud of you, and we know that the best is still yet to come.
Absolutely. Stay open. Okay.
Dear aunties,
Dear aunties, if you are in a relationship with someone and they always tell you that you do not love them, despite you telling them every day and give reassurances, how do you go about it? That's a good one. You want to go? Go ahead. Well, I just finished that one. You go
baby,
ahead.
that's okay.
Okay. Well, I think the first thing, and we've talked a lot about this, is to learn their love languages. Because their love languages are going to tell you how they receive love. And for example, if it's physical touch or gift giving, if you think gifts aren't important and you're not giving them gifts, I'm just making this up, or you're really shy and you don't want to touch them because you've just never been comfortable with physical touch, they're not going to feel loved with just words. So that's the first thing I would suggest, is that you figure out their language and love them in the way they can receive love.
I agree with, go ahead. Go ahead.
And the other thing is a little bit deeper. They may just have a hard time receiving love, period. They may not believe they deserve love. And they may not believe that they're lovable, or how could this person love me? And it might just be this programmed thing in them to say, no, you don't. No, you don't. So just kind of unpack it and say, how can I love you in a way that you'll feel it? How can I show you that I love you so you can realize the truth? Yeah. Try to figure out what's going on with them.
Exactly kind of what I was going to say. The second part, the love languages, of course, I agree with that too. And I think the other part I would just add to everything my wife said is also share with them, in a safe space to say, I do love you. I'm trying to understand why you don't feel that love or why you don't see that love. Again, asking what they need from you. But then I think it's also important for you to tell that person, whoever your partner is I need you to let you know how it makes me feel when I tell you I love you and you say that I don't. So you do want to hear from them as to what they need from you, but they also need to hear how that impacts you, because that certainly can't feel good if you're being told over and over and over again, no, you don't love me. No, you don't love me. And you're like, oh my God, I love you with everything that I am. Why can't you see it? There are a lot of different things that could be at play there, and maybe things that you may never understand, but I think it's important that you let that person know how it impacts you when they say that too. So,
and I like what Soulful Stud just said. A person can only meet you to the level they have met themselves, and if they don't love themselves, I just think it's impossible to love someone else. I think it's impossible to receive love because they don't feel lovable. Yeah. But, counseling will help with all of that too. Truly.
That's true.
Because there may be some things that they're bringing into the relationship that they're not even aware of. Yeah. Hope that helps. Baby, you want to read this one?
Dear aunties, just asking for your opinion or perhaps gaining some insight. I am 69 years young. My only child lives in Florida and is building a house on his property and a casita for me on the property as well. My concern is that I've always been afraid of the weather there, especially within these last couple of weeks with hurricanes and such. I would have to sell my home here in Texas, but he wants me to be closer to him since I'm getting older and I don't have a significant other. The upkeep of my home is weighing on me. He wants me to relax and just travel. And I told him that I would, probably just hop on a plane when a storm comes. Any suggestions on how to get rid of this anxiety? That's a great question. I mean, first of all, just how amazing it is that you have a son who wants you close to him, first of all, and is going to create this safe and beautiful space for you to be right there with him. That's amazing. That means you've done a good job with this one, because that's certainly something to be proud of. And I can understand your anxiety. You're used to kind of being on your own and having your own space, and now you're going to go into a place where it can be a little tumultuous, but it's not all the time. It's kind of like I think about, how life is pretty steady most of the time, right? Things are kind of going pretty well, and then you have this one or two things that upend everything that make you kind of crazy and chaotic. But it's not your whole life. It's those one or two episodes that you're considering that. You're always going to know when a hurricane's going to come. You're always going to know when the weather's going to be an issue. And what a great opportunity for you to hop on a plane and come back to Texas or wherever else you might want to be. But to be with your son is going to make him feel confident. You're going to feel safe and protected, and he really wants to be close to you. So please just allow as you can still be independent, because you got your little casita, girl. Okay. But lean into that relationship and that safety, and know that you could always hop on a plane and go back to Dallas or anywhere else in Texas or wherever you want to be. I think this is a great problem to have, So that's
I agree with you. Yeah. They know well in advance when something is coming. So, just get on out of there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Thank you for the question. All right, we have another question.
Do you want me to do this? Is this the last one?
Yeah, whatever. We have some other ones, but we can do this one.
Yeah, this one or that one?
Or that one. Maybe the other one. This one's a good one too.
This one? Okay. Dear aunties, is it good to follow my gut feeling and be with a woman in a relationship while separated, trying to get divorced ASAP? I met her a couple of years ago on an app while my husband and I were on a break. We dated, really clicked, but stuff happened and it didn't work out. She had a lot of stuff going on with a family member's health issue. We reconnected recently and realized we both really like each other. Is there such a thing as moving on too fast?
So it sounds like the woman that you're with or wanting to be with is in a relationship,
Married.
and you're trying to get a divorce. The
No.
woman in a relationship while separated, trying to.
Hold on. Is it good to follow my gut and be with a woman in a relationship while separated, trying to get a divorce? I met her a couple of years ago while my husband and I were on a break. We dated, really clicked, and bad stuff. I'm not sure who was on a break, but it's one of the two is in a marriage.
Right. Hit it, baby.
I can hit that one.
She got it.
I can hit that
She's
one.
gonna start it off.
I think there is something really, really essential and important when you embark on a new relationship. And it's something that I call earning your way out. And what I mean by that is, if you are unhappy in your relationship with your husband, and we're not sure what she's doing, but if she's unhappy in her relationship as well, or maybe dating someone else, whatever it is, both of you have to do your work to separate in a way that honors the relationship you had, the commitment you had, and honors yourself. Because the last thing you want to do is get involved in a new relationship and you weren't finished with the other one. You're not quite divorced, you're not quite, separate. So I think you have to earn your way out, and that includes physically, getting a divorce, all of that. It also includes emotionally and mentally, which requires time and counseling, because you chose to be there for a reason. And let's say it didn't work out. You have to figure that out. You have to figure out what your part was in it. That's very important, because moving forward without that information, you could very easily choose the same type of person in female form, So take your time. If it's meant for you and this woman to be together, you will be together, because you're both going to be committed and understand that there is a responsibility to the commitment you are in, the current commitment. There's a responsibility to yourself. And if you want this new partner to be proud of you and trust you and respect you, you have to do it that way.
Because I imagine in the back of her mind or your mind, it could be like, well, gosh, if she did that to me, if I did that to her, or she did it to him, she did that to me, that's not a great way to start a relationship, a foundation that's not built on trust. And I can say that it sounds like you hit it off before and you're like, oh my gosh, those feelings are still there. Just be mindful that, a lot of times our heart or other parts will just be all in with someone and not really and not taking the time to understand who the person is, get to know them deeply before you make any kind of commitment to them. Those are all very important things too. If you jump in too fast, like that also cannot be, not always a great thing if you don't have that foundation. So keep that in mind as well.
Yeah, I agree.
So good luck to you. Oh, you're not finished? Go ahead.
Sometimes you can be in I don't know what the length of your relationship was or the details of it, but sometimes people can be in, I'm going to call it dead relationships. I don't know another word, like just relationships that aren't fulfilling, and they can stay there for whatever reason for a long time. And in that time, they begin to separate, and emotionally and mentally and even physically. And so when this new energy comes along, it almost feels like, they're ready. Well, that's because they've been separating for a long time. But don't fall into that trap, because you still are with that person legally. And you may have kids, you may have responsibilities, you have financial things that you have to take care of. So emotionally, you might be ready to move on. Mentally, you might be ready, but do the rest of it so that your relationship starts out in an honest and pure and healthy way. You don't have to apologize to your ex or their ex or sneak around. Who wants to do that? That's not going to get you anywhere, not where you want to be. So, and if they don't understand that, you might want to think twice. I would. That's right. Okay, baby.
We did this one.
Okay, I can try it.
Okay.
Hi, aunties, Wonder Women. How do you guys handle conflicting work schedules? We're so in love, but me and mine work a lot. We're so in love, and me and mine work a lot too. I think there just has to be an understanding and an acceptance. You're all working towards the same goal. And, my job and my professional situation is completely different than T's. I work for myself, I do my own schedule, all of that. And T, there's a lot more structure to what you do, always has been. But, as far as me, let's say if I don't have a whole lot going on with work, I have a lot more free time. I don't go and bother my wife and say, I wish you were free. I find something to do. I do projects around the house, or right? Isn't that what I'm always doing? It's
yeah, I
like,
think you had to-
how can I help you? Also, it was like, how can I help you? And so when she's busier than me, for sure, I'm always trying to pick up all the slack everywhere else. It's an understanding and acceptance from the beginning. If you're with a partner that is a workaholic and they're doing it to escape, and we've known those people, that's a whole nother issue. So you really have to look at your goals and decide if what you're doing, which should be everything, and your partner's doing, which should be everything, even though it looks different. But it's for the same reason. You're trying to build an empire. You're trying to accomplish a certain goal. That should feel motivating to you, But if you have a partner who is constantly, working until 1 o'clock and, falling in the bed and waking up and running away to work again, and you feel like they're trying to escape something, at that point, you need to sit down and talk about it, and figure out what your priorities are and their motivation is, and tell what you need, express that. Can you think of something else?
Yeah, I just wanted to add to that. I think, my wife and I, like she mentioned, have two different types of work, and also just thinking about I don't know about, it seems like I'm probably have had the most structure in terms of your relationships or people you've been with, they've been working for themselves or whatever, right? Mostly, wouldn't you say? So if people have mostly worked for themselves, that's been kind of what you're accustomed to, versus someone who has an 8 to 5 or has to
A little more
travel or
freedom.
go to board meetings
Yeah.
so that was very different. So she has grown tremendously in that. I think in the beginning, because I worked a lot. I had a different job, and there were a lot of things I had to do at night, like board meetings and things like that. And so that was a harder adjustment for her. Now, if I'm working or I'm in the middle of something, she's always has something to do. She has work as well.
A ton going on. Mm-hmm.
Well, I was saying you always have something to do, but I feel like now you're in a place where you're okay with me doing that. I think that was you had to grow into that space. But the other thing I was going to say, if it's there are certain times of the year or certain times of the quarter where you're super busy because of your work, your partner, you all communicate and share hey, listen, I told my wife, I said, hey, October, I'm traveling every single week. I'm gone a lot in October. So knowing that, we already have to say, okay, let's prioritize. When are we going to have date night? When are we going to make sure we can spend time together? When can we make sure you can spend time with your mom and I can spend time with my friends? Or, that we have that still kind of time and space for connection too. It's really important that you do that. But again, if there are certain times where it's you're going to be off the grid because you're working, communicate those things, but you still have to make time and space for your relationship, because that is how you continue to grow as a couple. And you have to put that on the table, as my wife says. It has to be something that you're intentionally thinking about and put on the table. But the other part of that is you have a busy job. You're bringing in the dough. You're working towards your commitment as a family. It takes work, so we have to put in the work, and it takes extra time sometimes.
Yeah.
So
It really does. And I don't think there's anything sexier than watching your partner work, and for you, for us, giving their all. That is just, effort is I love effort. And so, do your part. We all have to. But don't you think that, baby, when you look at me and I'm busting it.
I like accomplishments, so I like to
Yes,
see.
me too. And
I would never be with someone who I felt was a
Mhm.
laggard or a slacker or
Yeah.
didn't want to work or had a poor work ethic or I'm busting my ass. I don't want you just sitting around, eating bonbons. Like that would not be attractive to me. So bonbons is kind of old. I think I dated myself with that. But anyway.
yeah, I think it's really important. It motivates me, when T is, really just pushing the boundaries and it just makes me push even harder,
Yeah. So, one of the things that I tell people at work, and it's true personally too, is that you spend time on what you value. So if you value a relationship, if you value your friendships, if you value your family, you're going to be intentional about spending time. No one is that busy, that you can't create the time for the people and the things that you enjoy doing. You create the space, right? Because what I'll tell you is at your job, if something happens and you break your toe or leg and you can't work or whatever, I promise you,
Yeah.
they're gonna have your job posted immediately and find someone else to
Yeah.
do the work. So with that frame in mind, like really make sure you're not giving more to them that you're not giving to yourself and to your partner.
And
That's right.
you know how they say that sometimes people are afraid to be put on a budget because it makes them feel restricted. But I want you to think in terms of your relationship, like your week or your month or whatever it is you're planning out, and think about it in terms of a time budget. Because what really happens is a budget will give you freedom and it will give you peace because you have to spend this amount of money on that. And there's this little pot over here that's, go shopping or whatever it is, saving for a trip. And the same thing is true if you think about it in terms of, 7 days a week. Okay, we're going to work X amount. We're going to carve out, let's say it's Friday night or whatever it is for you guys, Sunday brunch. And nothing comes in the way of that. And it gives you something to work, to look forward to as you're working, yourself like crazy and working long hours, but we're going to see each other on Sunday, I mean, you'll still see each other, but I'm saying like, stop everything, no
Spend time
phones,
together.
no nothing, so put yourself on a time budget so that during that time, that 3 hours or whatever it is, you don't have to feel guilty because you're supposed to be working, because you've done your work, everything needs a certain amount of time. So that's the only other
What did you
thing.
say about budget?
I was talking about time.
Oh.
Time
Y'all,
budget.
why y'all calling me out in the comments about my side eye? When you said budget, like a budget, you gotta be on a budget. I love her. Bonbons of 2014. No, they're like earlier than 2014. They're probably like 1994.
Time budget, T. Budgeting time, not Tootsies.
You not shop as much. I mean, it's.
I could just shop like for an event. Or if there's a sale. I like to get in there and get a good deal. Yeah, I do.
She said Cheryl teaching about budgets and time for. I love
I
it.
was just making a comparison. The theory of budgets, it actually makes you feel freer.
You think that's true about money too?
Yes. I've read that.
They said a deal is a $1,500 blouse. No, but that's a good analogy, though, baby.
Mhm.
It really does. It's a great analogy, actually.
Thank you.
All right, we have another one.
Yes. This is the last one, I think, because that's college.
Gavin.
I think we did all of them.
And we have a few more that we're going to save for next week just
Yeah.
because of time and, stuff like
Do you want to
that.
save this one too, or do it?
No, we can do it.
Okay. Do you want to read it, or do you want me to read it?
I can read it. Or you can read it, man.
It's 10:48.
Dear aunties, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing because I'm facing a challenging situation with a family member and I'm struggling to figure out the best way to move forward. I recently found out that a family member is, supporting a candidate whose values seem to go against everything I stand for, especially as a gay woman. It's hard not to feel hurt, like they're betraying me by supporting someone who doesn't seem to support my community or our rights. I feel strongly about my position, and I know she does too. What's most painful is that it feels like she can't truly see me or understand my experience if she supports an ideology that's actively against me. Our relationship has been pretty close, but this difference has created a divide, and I don't know how to bridge it. She wants to ignore everything and pretend like it doesn't matter, but I can't and I won't. It's too personal and too important to overlook. I'm starting to wonder if I should cut my losses and walk away from this relationship for my own peace. How do I know if it's time to move on or if there's still a way to find common ground? I don't want to give up, but I also don't want to keep feeling unseen and unheard. Thank you so much for your guidance. Warmly, your niece. And when I read this one, I was like, oh, and we just asked this last night, baby, the poll on our Hope for Harris huddle. Like if you have experienced that with a close family or a close friend or whatever that you've experienced that. This is a hard one. You know, it sounds like this is someone that you have been pretty close to and maybe you're surprised by the decision or maybe y'all hadn't talked about it before. I'm not really sure which one it is. But you know, one thing I'll tell you is this, you know, when people say this is just about two presidential candidates or nominees or whatever, and like that shouldn't matter who I vote for because we love each other and let's just keep it moving, you know, it becomes more and more difficult to stomach that, seeing the everything that's happening around us and that has been happening for a long time. So I'll say this, you know, I would never tell you to cut your losses because like that's someone who's significant in your life, but do not minimize your feelings or be afraid to share how you feel about this person's decision to do that. Be open about them voting for someone who is going against your rights. And if you love me, you can't vote for someone who's going to hurt me. Like that's a very clear, if you love me, don't vote for someone who's going to hurt me. And that is really just what it boils down to. So I wouldn't say to cut your losses, but I would say speak your piece, speak your mind, and know that person, who that person is, because it says a lot about who they are and how they feel about you. But I just can't say like cut your losses because it seems kind of like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, because it
That'd be
kind of
hard for me to
depends,
say that,
yeah,
you know?
who it is.
Yeah, so
and-
many things we don't know about the
Yeah,
situation.
who the relationship
that.
is and,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go where you're loved. That's very true. Do you want to say anything about that?
Yeah, I have always believed that love is a verb. It's an action word. You can't just say "I love you." You show up and you care, and especially if it's someone that is really close to you. You probably spent a lot of shared memories and experiences with them, and they love you and they care about you and they know you're in a same-sex relationship. I can't understand how someone can say I love you and vote against you, especially if they're saying I'm in support of you and your girlfriend, or I'm in support of you and your partner. Knowing that those rights could be taken away, voting for the other candidate, I would have a hard time with that. So support is the same word that requires action. And, I think so many times in life we get, lip service. People say, oh, hey man, if you need something, just let me know. And then you call them and they're not there. You know, it's just really easy to say things, is what I'm saying. And I love you, and I support you, and I support your relationship should look a certain way. I believe strongly that there is a right response to that, especially at this time when everything is at stake. So, um, conversation needs to be had for sure. I would encourage you to um, have a lot of conversations, um, and understand why they see it the way they do, why they feel it's okay to vote for someone who is planning to take your rights away. You know, that would, I think that would be a necessary conversation, and, you know, be open to them and let them, you know, speak their heart so that you can understand one another, because without that, it may be very difficult to reconcile. That's my thought.
That's true. Mhm. That's right, Kiki. Yeah, that's a hard one, you know. And there's so much we don't know about, you know, your relationship to with that person to say like what you should or should not do. Which part is not our part, but we can just tell you kind of how we would approach it. I've not had that experience like family wise or even anyone close to me necessarily. I mean, people that you're, you know, on Facebook and things like that, you know, but it is what it is. And, you know, in this line, we don't say that person's name. We just, because we're not up here also like just telling you need to vote for this person or vote for that person. You vote your conscience, you vote for who you want to.
And what's important to you.
But if you're in our space, we're going to tell you, you know, what's important to us and
what's at stake
why that
for
vote
us.
matters to us.
Yeah.
So that's true.
Yeah, so lots of conversation to try to understand, and, you know, and I don't think it hurts to go with facts. You know, there's so much information out now that, you know, if their issue is, what could their issue be? That they said, I'm voting, you know, this way. Maybe it's the religious aspect of it, you know, that they feel that they're more in line. I don't know, I'm making
Right.
that up, but, you know, do your research and, you know, go to them with information and say, you know, I know you feel that way, but that's not how you're going to be supported. And present to them how they would be supported with the other candidate, you know, like do a little work. You know, if they matter to you, and if that's really kind of a deal breaker, you know. Is what?
How someone can use you, that's true.
What'd she say? Yeah,
It's hard getting
especially if they don't
sometimes.
read.
Mel said grieving might be involved too. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, we've said this so many times, and we're going to say it one more time right here. Not everyone can go with you.
All the time.
Not everyone can go with you, and so you're going to have to be okay, I guess, if it's really a deal breaker to you, you know, making a decision. So, what else, baby?
Gonna be some heavy conversations happening, yeah. You know, people think, oh, when the election's over, we're gonna get back to normal and just be friends and act like nothing happened. No, because I will not forget. No, that's yeah. And you know, I've said this before, and I've even said it in a previous video, is like, we can disagree on like whether you think there should be a cap on this, you think there should be, you know, small government involvement, if you think there should be a different immigration policy, those kinds of things like that. We can disagree on any kind of policy. Like, it's okay for us to have different principles and views on that. The things that we can't disagree on and be friends or be, you know, close to each other is when you do not agree that the basic human rights people should have, women's rights they should have, people of color, that folks have a right to a free and public education. Those are things that it's just not okay. Eliminating Head Start, making people pay thousands of dollars for medicine that will save their lives every month. Those kinds of things, like, we can't be in the same space and disagree on those things. People, making racist comments and sexist comments and inflammatory language, like, that's not something that is aligned with who I am. And that's really hard for me to sit next to you if that's where you are. I just can't. Not at 51. Maybe at 20, 25, I would let it slide. I can't now. There's too much at stake, Yeah. It's a moral one. You're right, Amanda. It's not a political disagreement.
Yeah, 100%. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what we were just saying. Danielle. Yeah. So don't tell me you support me. Don't tell me you love me. Don't tell me you're okay with my marriage to my wife. Don't say that. And then vote against us. How do you want to sit at the dinner table and have a conversation after that? I don't understand it. Human rights are not just political. They're not. When we stop caring about human beings and care more about party, we've really lost the focus.
That's right. Preset preach.
Yeah. So, well, that was a good question. Those were all really good questions.
Thank you, guys. Don't forget, every Friday night we're going to do Ask the Auntie. So send your email question or scenario or whatever your situation is to askyourfaveaunties@gmail.com. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? You going to ask me a question next week? Child, ask my wife. I like to hear my wife talk.
Dawn said this segment was everything.
Love you, Donnie. Good. I'm glad y'all like this segment. So
do
send
the
us
next
good
right
stuff.
thing.
We still have like 7 for next
more,
week.
Yeah.
So
send
us
us
more.
your questions because thank you
sincerely,
Steph. Because
And
we love to talk to you guys about
love
things
to
that
what,
are important.
baby? This is
talk
my
to
talk.
them about things that are important. Yeah.
Baby, you got too much monies in there. Oh, it's still going.
I'm not even pushing the button. I'm not pushing the
It
button.
is crashing out, as y'all
Look,
say.
look.
We have
Look,
money,
I'm
child.
not pushing it.
They said we got money, baby.
This is one of my new ones. I don't understand.
Maybe some money is just a little.
We're gonna try it one more time. Yeah, I needed to hold it with my right hand.
Maya, y'all taught me that it's crashing out.
That's what they said about Auntie C. That she was just
Baby.
crashing out the whole game.
Babe, let's watch the live from last weekend.
Okay. Guys, thank you for hanging out with us. We love you so much. Thank you for all the taps. Thank you for all the money guns. Thank you for sending subscriptions to the TC fam.
Don't forget, you guys, if you know someone, you know someone who has a child or children, and they need a little extra love for the holidays, we are adopting 100 TC fam angels. That means get an Amazon wish list going, submit that list we have a link in our bio for TC fam angels. Please make sure that you submit so we can get 100 children that we can take care of for the holidays, the TC fam, of course. So don't forget to go to the link in our bio to register for our last Hope for Harris huddle. It is October 17th. We have our TC fam holiday cheer December 21st. It is free of charge if you register, get selected, and you purchase items for a TC fam angel. Last but not least, we have bingo on Sunday. If you are a new subscriber today, you gave subscriptions, or you received a subscription, go to the link in our bio, share your information, and we can invite you to bingo at 3 p.m. on Sunday, Central Standard Time.
Yeah. Bingo baby.
Bingo baby. Gosh, I think that's all the announcements. What did I miss?
I think that was it. Yeah. this was fun. We enjoyed spending the
I like
evening
the
with you.
segment. It's
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
Send us more questions.
Uh, uh.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you to be
She
sweet.
gonna tell y'all, get the aunties to 500,000 very leave. Okay, y'all get us to 500K because
Tap,
Bree
tap.
is not playing with y'all. Y'all been, sorry, baby. That was quick, Karen. We've been on for good.
How long?
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. They're spoiled, baby.
They're spoiled.
Hello in Germany.
They've been playing tonight. I know, Bree. Kanai said, I've been tapping. Alexis too. Broadway Bandit, why are you bringing
Hey,
up
happy
old
equals love. How are you?
And why is she bringing up old stuff?
Oh, Callie, thank you. Look at this little animal. Huh?
Broadway Bandit's bringing up old stuff.
What did Broadway Bandits say?
Have you finished the Maui live?
Yeah.
About to go to Maui again. Still haven't seen it. Hey,
Laker girl, baby.
Laker girl.
She
Where
just
have you been?
50 subscriptions.
50?
Let me load my gun.
Laker girl. You
Let me load my
are the
gun.
one.
Oh, that is
Where
so
have
sweet.
you been? We love you so much. If you just received a subscription from Laker Girl, tell her thank you.
That's so
Thank you, Laker Girl.
sweet.
You are the one. We love you, Laker Girl. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Giselle.
I'm telling you, it likes my
They said
right
Laker
hand
Girl
better.
coming in hot,
I
baby.
know.
That's because you got to hang up, and she's like, y'all ain't going
y'all ain't
nowhere.
going nowhere.
If she says I have a question, we're gonna just stay. That's all for you. Well,
Oh. Where do we get the red
my
lipstick?
baby, you tell them
Yeah, I'm gonna
because
tell
it's new for my baby.
I always wore Sephora cream lip stain color 95 was my red, my go-to. What caused me to?
You didn't have it. You used
I
mine.
didn't have it on a trip. Where were we? Anyway, I didn't have mine with me, and I said, "T, do you have some red?" And she said, "Yeah, I do." And I'd never used her red, like from scratch. I'd kind of touched up with it. But anyway, so I got hers and I put it on.
And it's a wrap. $9 on
It doesn't come
Amazon.
off. It doesn't do anything. If I don't take it off
Yeah.
tonight in the morning,
Just like
I'm
that.
going to
Just
look
like this.
just like this. It doesn't move.
Is it just one color tonight? What color is it? 340?
I don't know. I don't know your colors yet. Yeah.
Poor Sephora.
You know. We hit that
thank you,
500.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Lonnie.
it's Jazzy.
And thank you, it's Jazzy,
thank
for
you,
the
Lonnies.
gift. Appreciate you all. It's a stain, yes.
Yeah, it's the last
It's the Super Stay.
Super Stay.
Maybelline Super Stay.
Yeah.
Stain, 24-hour lip stain. So, and I think I probably have 30 colors. But I like the
Thank you,
reds.
it's Naya.
The red versions of the reds.
Yeah,
I mixed
they
it
have
today.
a lot more colors, I think, than Sephora. But
Little
I
Kiki
still
said
love
she's new here.
Kiki.
Mimi's good. She's doing well. They asked how Mimi was feeling, if she's feeling better.
She is.
She's feeling
Yeah.
better. Thank you for asking. Thank you, it's Jazzy. Oh, that girl said her first bingo. Good. Now Bree got a question. She does?
I
Where?
said T. Laker Girl said she has a question.
Megan said Bree said she had a question.
Oh my
Bree, we
god.
talked to you last night or night before or something. Hey, you've been talking to her all week, haven't you?
Who?
Bree?
Uh-huh.
Or have you done?
Yeah.
Good night, minor things.
We love you guys so much.
Good night, Gio.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Well, you're a
sign up.
subscriber.
Well, you're a subscriber. Just
Kimber
sign
Richardson,
up.
go to the link in
Kimber.
our bio
Yeah.
and sign up for the subscriber giveaway because you're a subscriber.
Yeah.
And you can come to bingo. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
We'll send out the rest of the invitations tomorrow. What spades?
C made my week. I love you so much, Bree.
I'm so glad y'all had some bonding time.
My sweet wife was traveling, and so
I love
several
it.
of the TC fam, we got to kind of
FaceTime
FaceTime,
and-
and yeah, they were keeping me company. We just had a really
And you
nice
didn't even
time.
miss me that much because you were so busy.
That's not true.
I know. No, it's true, baby.
Good
Did
night,
you know
Buddha,
what?
Buddha.
When I called you that one time to ask you a question, and you were FaceTiming all the girls, and you hung up me so fast because you were in the middle of a conversation with the girls on FaceTime.
They want us to take a picture.
What's that tink tink? Don, we love
Tink,
you.
tink.
What's a FaceTime?
I'm new here. I got a question. Who's the
I
redhead?
remind you of your
T?
grandma. Okay, I'm probably old enough to be your grandma. I am old enough to be a grandma.
Love you, Dawn.
It's not as a question. No, you don't. Y'all go together.
Good night, Melly. Love
Love you,
you.
Buddha Buddha. That girl, thank you for the
Hey,
roses.
girl.
Baby, it sounds like hey girl to me. You shows, baby. It sounds like hey girl. Say it. Hey,
Hey,
girl.
girl.
I got her. I got her. No, you don't, Naya. Y'all say her, hey girl before we go night night. How'd y'all meet? I'm so mad at you both in there.
Here they go.
Y'all so clingy. Hey, it's our fault.
I know.
We love it though, don't we?
Y'all sisters.
Look at Mel. Hey girl. Hey girl.
Y'all made us this way. They said, how's your wrist, T?
You know,
It's getting better, right? It's not 100%, but
maybe chances they just put us on hold. It's Q&A time. No, it's not. Who won the Super Bowl? Me and my partner, Mary.
oh gosh.
Hey, was my wife turned up on the Spades Live? Tell the truth. Was my wife turned up on the Spades Live?
They said, what'd I do? I hit the
They
wall.
said, show enough. Yes.
Nope.
Baby, and
They said
was,
nope.
and what? Baby, you see all those yeses, all the way
It's a
turned.
tsunami.
Baby, they said she was, sure was. She was wildin', y'all.
She was crashing out.
Okay, I'll put the T in turn. I forgot to say turned. Take what was about to break, Dawn said. She's focused on the win. She's very competitive, but I love that. You know, but then when it was over and she won or lost, she was like, whatever. She just laughed and played. But when she's in it, she has to just like light us all up.
Because they were talking nonsense. And that I can't
Baby.
ignore. Mm-hmm. Nonsense.
Ain't never gonna. You know what we should do, baby? Someone else has mentioned this again.
I was speaking the facts, Paloma.
Is that we wear since we're wearing Maybelline now, that we wear the same shades. They can see it on two different complexions.
They can
Like
do
the
that.
same one. I mean, well, you have the same one, so that'd be good. We just had a second person mention that.
Mm-hmm.
That was big C, not the little one.
That's right, music.
She was clocking everyone, y'all. It was,
I had been on it all day, though.
and the day before.
Yeah, because Mary made that
Baby, oh, man.
out of context post.
Baby,
Don't
she
get me
just posted a
started. It's
picture.
late.
She just posted a picture of us with our medals. That's all.
That is not
What
true.
did she post?
The scorecard of one game and left off all the other 6 where she was whipped.
She said she posted a picture. You and Mary being delusional. The taxidermy.
She had been saying that for the last 3 months, she and Steph Bibbs had been the trophy, the taxidermy
I thought we were
trophy.
turning over new leaves.
Yeah. Were hanging on the wall. She wins one game because Mame and I, we
Messed up.
No, we didn't.
Y'all messed up.
No, we didn't. We decided that we were going to play one hand nil. Now that's a hard one to win. And they got us with one card.
We need to hear from Mary Caller.
Yeah.
Voice it, caller.
But that doesn't mean you get to claim that the queen has been dethroned.
Baby, who's queen?
Mary was dethroning the queen.
Baby, who's the queen? That's what I'm trying to figure
Where's
out.
my crown?
Baby, who is the queen?
Who?
You calling yourself the queen? That's what I'm just trying to figure out something. I'm trying to see something. Are you calling yourself the queen?
That's what they say. Oh, don't tell me you're
We were supposed to be leaving, baby, and look.
calling Mary.
Hello.
Turn your camera on, girl.
It's 11:15 at night.
She's on the live.
But you gonna make her turn her camera?
Yeah.
Hold on. Good. Y'all know a person is
We already know, Mary.
looking a different kind of way.
Well, you're not going to be on the camera, just ours.
Either way.
You're not going to be on the camera.
Don't do her like that,
I
baby.
don't need to see her face.
I can't let y'all see the
There she
God,
is.
dog.
What is up, y'all?
Oh, we were just hanging out on the live. We were about to say goodbye.
Bree
and
told us to call you.
I don't know what happened.
We
but
do whatever Bree
I
says.
thought we were turning over new leaves.
We were, but she got
Yeah.
she forgot. She got real. She about to get about it again. Is that
Yeah.
old?
About to crash out again.
Almost did.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we turned over new leaves. I mean, did you get the results of the new leaf?
What you mean?
Oh, okay. You remember we played two hands, the new leaf hands.
Oh, we won both of those hands.
Yeah,
But she don't talk about that.
right.
Oh, we weren't
She skipped
talking about that.
Because you skipped right on over that, babe. We won the 2 games.
And Mary said she wasn't going to talk about it.
Baby, you
Well,
said
I mean,
you weren't going to talk
we're
about that
alive.
either. You
The
did.
TV fam, they want to be informed.
Babe, you talked about hanging. You
Right.
drew pic. You just told them again. Look at her. Then you proud of yourself?
Guys, I got a picture.
Mary and T Super
I
Bowl
got-
champions.
2 pictures of taxidermy deer hanging on the wall, and I put Mary's initials on one and Steph Bibbs on the other.
And they said, see, you lost the Super Bowl.
She was real
did.
proud of herself for that.
That was so funny.
She really was. They won 1 game in 7 hours.
Yeah, hello.
Who said that?
You know who it is. Guess. No. Who was talking noise the whole 7 hours?
Oh, Carrie.
See? They said
There
fight
wasn't
them.
no Super Bowl. There
We're
wasn't no
not going
Super
to
Bowl.
rehash this. We have turned
We're
over.
not. We're done with that. We won 2 games to end the
Okay.
night, and we weren't. We were just like, hey, we won. Great. So, good night.
Correct.
They said, show us the taxidermy one more time.
Love you, Mary.
Okay, we're going to be nice because we decided we're going
We?
to turn. Uh-huh. Right?
So what?
That's my partner. I'm always nice to my partner.
Okay.
Yes.
That was
She
a
always
scrimmage.
happy.
Yeah.
Always.
Hey, girl.
They said, did you let Mary hold your trophy?
Isn't that true, Kanaya? That's true, though.
What can I say?
Last week we didn't need to hold. We didn't need permission to hold the trophy we had already won.
Oh.
Your partner.
I'm just trying to help the Saints on the night.
Are they playing?
No.
Oh, the Saints, the not the new. Oh, girl, sleepy.
I gotta go. I'm coughing.
My baby's
Or I need
coughing.
water.
You want grape soda?
Where's my water?
Where's your
I don't know.
It's over here. It's right there. It's right
That
there.
doesn't have any stuff in it. I was wondering,
want
where's
some?
my water? No, I don't want some.
That one's empty. The other one's empty. See, breathe, log.
Right.
Niecy, I didn't do anything. I didn't call Mary. Bree told us to call her. Hand you the card because I said what? What did I say this time? I don't know what I said. Anyway, we love you, Mary.
Love y'all.
Bye,
That's a
partner.
night. Are we gonna play this weekend?
Yeah, just call me.
Oh, okay.
Turning over new leaves. Just
Yes,
call me.
yes. We're gonna be, yes, civil. Oh, look at T.
Bree starting mess. No, my baby, she's gonna win. But if my partner not playing, she's not.
Correct.
Okay. Here, take your phone.
Blink twice, T. I got you.
Bree out here in the streets trying to get people in trouble. Love you, Mary.
Love y'all.
Bye bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Okay, guys,
All right, we're
gonna
going
go
night-night. It's
night-night.
midnight.
We love you.
Almost.
We had a great time. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hey girl.
You guys be sweet.
Thank you, mods. Bree, Liz, Mel. Mahadi was on here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I think she's gone. Thank you. Love y'all so much. Good night. We'll see y'all around. Some of y'all will see at Bingo on Sunday.
Be sweet.
We might go live another day.
Maybe.
Y'all. Maybe. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Love you. Night, night.
Bye bye. Peace.